What's going on, you guys? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division video. Now I hope you guys are enjoying your 1.8.2 patch. I know I am, but more importantly what I love is that the Last Stand and Skirmish lobbies are finally getting filled. All you new and returning players, welcome. I hope you guys take a chance to play Last Stand and Skirmish. More importantly, this is going to be a build video for either Last Stand Skirmish or the Dark Zone, however you guys want. This is going to be my 1.8.2 max crit chance, max crit damage Hexo build. Now this is very similar to my other Hexo build. However, like I said, we are going to have, there's my secondary. We're going to have a little more crit on this build and a little less health. So like you see on the primary, I'm running 60% on the crit chance, 136 on the crit damage. And on my secondary house, I'm running 54.5 on the crit chance and 117 on the crit damage. Both very nice. I like the dueling house combo. And make sure you have the predatory on your pistol. Now before we get into all this, if you guys are new to the channel and you guys enjoy these build videos, smash that like, subscribe to the channel for all those content I'm throwing at you guys. Welcome back to the game, and I know the Division 2 is coming out very soon. Now there are metas out there, but for me this is a very strong non-meta. Now, we are running the dual houses. My primary is the Deadly Vicious with card counter, fully optimized. 25.2 on the base damage for both of the houses. They are both fully optimized. My secondary is Unforgiving Deadly. Therefore, you get under that. You get into your last two segments of health, switch over to your Unforgiving. And you'll already have that 10% weapon buff or 25% weapon buff depending on how low you get your health. Now for the primary weapon mods, I'm running the Loud Vent Break, Small Grip, Extended Mag, and Pro Red Dot Sight. Must-haves to make this the max crit build is you need 19 on the crit damage, 3 on the crit chance on your Loud Vent Break. You need 19 on the crit damage on your Small Grip, 19 on the crit damage on your Sight, and 3 on the crit chance on your Sight, and 3 crit chance and 4 crit damage on your Extended Mag. Now, the rest of the attributes are up to you. However, if you do keep those crits in the slots I am showing you, you will have your max crit damage and max crit chance. Now as far as the secondary, almost the same thing applies. I have 19 on the crit damage, 3 on the crit chance on the Loud Vent Break, 19 on the Small Grip. However, I can switch to another. Let's do it this way. 518. I like a little more crit on this because I'm not running Vicious. But you can do that. However, I am running 7.5 crit chance and 4 crit damage on my mini reflex sight. And for the extended mag, you can do the exact same again. So then you would have 60, 136 on your primary, and then you go down to your secondary, and you'll have 54.5 and 121. Now going into each of these pieces, what makes it the Hexo is you are mixing high-end gear set or high-end pieces with exotic pieces. Now you can run a high-end or exotic holster, but for giving me a little more stamina and a little more firearms, I'll stick with the classified. Doesn't matter what classified it is, just make sure it is fully optimized. So after getting into the weapons, the pistol does not matter. Just make sure you have predatory on it. Therefore, you can switch these weapons around, but you can still smack them with your pistol and get your health. Now going into each actual gear item, starting with the chest, we have the Barrett's Bulletproof Vest, Exotic, fully optimized, rolled for stamina. The talent, Barrett's Bulletproof, no skills on cooldown, increases your skill power by 10%. When you have one skill on cooldown, it increases your damage by 5%, and then when you have two skills on cooldown, increases your armor by 10%. Major attributes, exotic damage, resilience, and health with ammo capacity in the minor. Mods I am running, both stamina, maxed out 267 with crit chance on each. Going to the backpack, specialized backpack, fully optimized, rolled for firearms. Now the talent specialize, what makes this so special is it adds 200% of your firearms and stamina to your skill power. So I don't have the bare bones 88 or 89,000 skill power, I actually have 125,000 skill power. Definitely makes the booster have a little more oomph. Now the major attribute I am running is crit hit damage, not health, and ammo capacity. Mods, I'm running firearms mod with crit chance and 2 first aid self heal mods. You can get a higher firearms mod at 267, however I am running a 265. Exotic gloves, your Skull MC gloves, rolled for firearms, fully optimized. The talent that makes these so important is the talent Skull MC gloves. Damage is increased by 16% when no set bonuses are active. And then of course I have it guide rolled for SMG, meaning I have crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and SMG damage rolled on it. Going down to the holster, like I said, doesn't matter what the holster is. I prefer and I recommend a classified holster just because there's no high-end or exotic holster that's really worth your time. However, with these classified holsters, once you fully optimize them, you get 1401 across the board, and you will see your stats are higher. Just make sure you have crit hit chance rolled on it, and I run it with a 6% first aid self heal mod. Going down to the knee pads, short bows, not fully optimized, however min maxed at 1272 on the firearms. What I love about these knee pads is the talent. The fuse time on your grenades is reduced to 0.2 seconds. Therefore, when you throw it, instead of just seeing that big red circle on the ground forever, as soon as you throw it, 0.2 seconds, it explodes. Does wonders. Major attribute, crit hit damage, with minor attributes, bleed, disorient, and shock resistance. Mods I am running on it is a maxed out stamina mod with crit chance, and a 6% first aid self heal mod. And finally, the mask. It is a high-end mask rolled for firearms, not fully optimized, and the talent on this high-end mask is Tenacious. Increased damage by 10% for 10 seconds when using a medkit. And that is huge, especially when you're in Skirmish and Last Stand, when some of your stats get nerfed. You can use this and you will forever get that 10% on top of your Barrett's, on top of the 16% from your Skull MC gloves. This build is a must try. You guys must try this build. Now the Tenacious, just told you guys the talent, you get 10% weapon damage whenever you pop that med kit. I have it rolled for crit chance and damage to elites with a maxed out stamina mod rolled for health, 3,259. Now going into the character sheet. Let's get it on the primary. Alright, so my firearms are at, well, just below 7,500. My stamina is just above 5,000, and my electronics are bare bones. However, I do have that increased skill power because of the specialized. Going into the weapon, I do have just under 25.2k base damage on my primary house, which is max crit chance, max crit damage, with the headshot damage of 62%. Going to the combat, I do have 12% on the damage to elites. You can change that for another resistance if you want. Go down to health. My health is low. This is a DPS based Hexo build, so my health is at 283,000. My armor is almost fully optimized, however, it is about 90 short, so I'm at 33.6% weapon damage mitigation. And the abilities and talents, right now I'm running the booster and immune with the survivor. Every once in a while I will switch between the survivor and the recovery if you guys watch any of my streams. And in the talents, I'm running adrenaline. Everyone knows in 1.8.2 you must run adrenaline. Every time you pop a medi, you get immunity for 7 seconds. And then I run the bottom L every time I work with a team. That's that strike back, combat medic, and critical save. Basically, when I'm low health, my skill haste pops in at 20%, and when I pop a medi, I also get damage resistance for 20%. And also, when I pop a medi, I also heal teammates. Combat medic is a must. If you guys are running with a team, please run combat medic. Now this is your 1.8.2 Hexo build. This is DPS based. My other one has more health, so I'll keep a link at the end of this for my other Hexo build. It has more health, and it's aimed more towards survivability. As for this one, is pure power, main for, I love it in Skirmish, but you can do it in the Dark Zone and in Last Stand. Now, I will attach gameplay clips on my channel, and then when I have them both uploaded, I will put the links in the description so you guys can hit it up there. If you guys have any questions at all, hit me up in the comment section below. And if you are new to this channel and you enjoy this video, smash that like, smash that subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Kamikazevondoom out. Peace.